Hello everybody, Saltasuit Ren here and welcome to the Empires SMP Legacy. Now this is a Sims 4 legacy based on the Empires SMP, which is a Minecraft series where a bunch of YouTubers each go and create their own empire, lore, and storyline, have a bunch of fun doing it. And there might be a demon on the loose that they have to kind of stop or something. But each generation in this challenge is going to be based on a different empire, and each has different goals that they have to complete. But let me tell you, even though I'm just barely starting to record this series, this is a rule set I wrote a long time ago, like way back before season 2 of Empires even came out. But despite writing this rule set so long ago, I never actually finished playing this challenge. So I playtested the first generation, which is what we're going to be starting with here. But I have a bad habit of never finishing the legacy once I start. But one of these days I'm going to finish one, and hopefully it's going to be this legacy, at the very least. So, to start with, let me go ahead and introduce our founder here, Jamie Kingston. Also, don't mind the townies wandering by. You'll probably notice a bunch of townies who are specifically designed to resemble the casts of Empires. They are actually based on the Empire's cast. I also have Sims that were submitted by patrons as well, or current only patron. This sim right here is Jay Xian, I believe, submitted by Safranique. So you'll see Sims that are from patrons. If you want to join the Patreon, you'll be able to submit Sims for me to add to my game as well. But aside from that, Jamie Kingston here. He is our Generation 1 sim, and Generation 1 is based on the COD Empire. But pay no attention to similarities he shares with Jimmy Solidarity. He is a totally different character. There is a sim based on Jimmy in the world. Who knows if we'll even see him. But the rules for the COD Empire are as follows. The premise is, you struck out on your own because you were told that you are destined for greatness. No, really, you are. Or, well, your bloodline is. Or maybe they said something more along the lines of a great destiny lies before your descendants, but that doesn't mean you can't try and work hard to prove yourself worthy, right? And if anyone tells you you're not destined for greatness, they're wrong. The requirements are that you have to start in Willow Creek. You have to have the goofball traits. You can have whatever other traits you want. You can have any part-time or freelance job. So I would definitely suggest part-time jobs to start off because you're going to have the Renaissance Sim aspiration. And are you kidding me? We have the welcome wagon. Hang on a moment. The actual goals for this generation is that you're going to start with 0 simoleons, which we have. You're going to try and master the fishing skill, and I might rewrite to add like another skill to master as well. You're going to try and identify every type of fish, at least in the base game. Bonus points if you can identify literally every fish, but that probably will take more time than you have in this challenge. You're going to live in either a micro home or a tiny home. Create at least one of each type of woodworking furniture item and use it to decorate your home. And try to maintain a good reputation, at least try and make friends. Now, the reason I chose Willow Creek is because this town is probably the closest we have to anything that's kind of swamp-like. I mean, I guess San Sequoia also kind of has the similar vibe, but it's like very water-focused, kind of have like these willow trees. It's the closest we have to a swamp, which is where the COD Empire actually comes from. And I don't even know who this is right off the bat. I can't really see them from a glance. But apparently our welcome wagon is here. We'll greet them in a moment. But yeah, because of the COD Empire rule set, that's why I've got him doing a bunch of fishing right off. And actually, while I was reading that off, he did catch a fish, a trout. Nice, excellent. In my playtesting though, I have noticed that catching fish has always been the hardest part. So I'm gonna be trying to focus a little bit on that. We'll see how it goes. We also part of the catching fish is so we'll actually be able to sell it. So why don't I go ahead and just sell that trout just right off the bat? Very useful, thank you. And I'm just still kind of annoyed about welcome wagons when we literally only have an empty plot of land. we need to catch fish and sell them so we can actually build something here. We are starting from literally nothing. We are starting from the ground up. Like, that is how we're proving our greatness. We are starting from literally nothing to try and create something out of literal nothing. And actually, during one of my play tests, I actually somehow my sim actually won the lottery, so I wound up really embellishing the place. But that's probably not going to happen this time. This time we're probably going to just try and make it as we go. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and have you come and welcome everybody in. You'll get back to fishing in a moment. Might as well. We do have to maintain a good reputation, so we might as well go ahead and meet all these new people. We have currently our reputation is not so good. We want to try and maintain at least a good reputation, so it doesn't have to be pristine, just good. So hello people, welcome. Don't really know who you are off the top of my head, but nice to meet you. You guys are already here, so introduce ourselves to, we'll greet our new neighbor. These are townies that I have created. Never mind the flirty stuff. But apparently he finds at least one of these two pretty attractive, of course. Except also think that Angelo is clingy, so it's Angelo. And what is your name? We are talking to you both. Well, why can we not see? We have Angelo, and let's at least gossip with you. And oh, Jay Xian's here. Jay, come over, come chat with us. Greet new neighbor. You're part of the welcome wagon, I see. Excellent. Glad we got a chance to chat. Nice, okay. Not sure what we think. Elise, okay, we don't have any sentiments about Elise. But Jay, look who it is. Jimmy himself. All right, Jimmy just happens to be walking by. But Jay, we think, is emotionally expressive. Nice, nice. But yeah, we just have a whole group of people here. Nice to meet everybody. Gonna be pretty interesting trying to like get to know everybody. You just go ahead, you can keep chatting with them. I do want to show some of Jamie's traits and stuff though. So like I said, he does have the goofball trait because that is required of this particular generation. But on top of that, I've also given him self-assured and loves outdoors. The other traits are free to be anything. He currently does not want any kids, which honestly, can you blame him? Look at this place. Do you think we could raise a kid here? Maybe eventually that will change. It should change because we have to have this going for 12 generations is how long this challenge goes. But for now, I understand he doesn't want any kids. He also has Renaissance Sim aspiration, which means we do have to finish reading 3 books and achieve level 3 of the logic skill. So at some point, I'll probably want to send him to the library. Because that will be a good idea to actually try and finish this aspiration. Also might be a good time to meet new people, but for now we're just kind of chatting with everybody. I think we get along with them all. Oh, Jay loves the outdoors too, nice. And apparently we've got the charisma skill, excellent. And we're actually feeling pretty good about imagination from interacting. Some sims are full of imagination and stories, enough to get Jamie inspired, nice. I am curious who all is going to show up in the background as well, because you will start noticing some sims that, like Jimmy here, you definitely see Jimmy is just wandering on by. He just immediately stumbles. Oh, poor guy, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure he has the clumsy trait, which is why it happened. Just, there's something really kind of funny about him showing up while I've also got a sim kind of sort of based on him in the background, but they're not the same person. So, yeah. Also, a lot of the townies in the game are made by me. Current exception are the ones that, like, the game just generates, and Jay here was actually made by Saffronique, as I've said. I did end up deleting literally every sim that actually comes with a new game, just because I wanted to like try and like start off with like just like a fresh slate, fresh start with everything. I am glad that he's enjoying his time just hanging out with everybody. I am a little worried about the fact that he's very playful. The first time I play tested this, because I play tested a couple times, but the first time I play tested this, my sim actually died of laughter. I had to have his wife revive him, but it was a little awkward. It was a little awkward. Actually, we do really need to use the bathroom apparently, so... Hang on, don't we normally get a fruitcake out of this? Where the heck is the fruitcake? Because if we need to eat, they're gonna give us a fruitcake. Come on. Did we really not get the fruitcake? Of course not. Also, is somebody fishing way back here? Oh, apparently this is a fishing spot. Huh. I am kind of curious if like where you start fishing actually matters for what fish you catch. Like, do you get different fish if you start fishing from here versus if you fish all the way over here, where Martin is fishing apparently? It looks like we've kind of like left the conversation while these three are talking now, of course. Well, how is our reputation now, actually? Are we doing better? Is our reputation in the good? No, it's still, it says we're neutral, but I want our reputation to be good. So we need to actually become friends with these people. So let's chat a little bit more. Let's thank you for coming. Let's goof around a bit, I guess. Jay has signs of the innocent personality archetype, apparently. Interesting. Why are we, hang on, there's a little angry. First impressions are so strong, so nothing to do about this sim just isn't inspiring any kinship. Oh, we still do not like Angelo. Well, we could still get along with him. I hope. You know, I just saw Grian running past, of course. We can gossip about neighbors, apparently. And yes, I know we really have to use the bathroom after the welcome wagon. We're heading to the library, I think. Library's the next best place to go. Once we're at the library, we'll be able to read some books. Yep, welcome wagon is done. Okay. And everybody's leaving. Bye-bye. We're just waving goodbye 3 times in a row, apparently. And hang on, why are we? Who's this? I know I made her. I don't remember when or why, but I remember making her. And why were we on her phone? Okay. What are we chatting about? Apparently we're meeting her. Who are you? Let's do a friendly introduction, because just meeting new people is just good for trying to get that reputation up, you know? What are our thoughts? We think that she is strong-minded. Okay, and we desperately have to use the bathroom, so we're gonna leave this conversation, go to the library. We're gonna leave them alone, not bring anybody with us. We're just going on our own. We're going to the library, gonna read. Might be able to do some more fishing down there as well. Can we stop chatting? And to the Willow Creek Archive we go. And here we are. I can definitely see a sim I'm gonna have to give a makeover at some point. But for now, just run, use the bathroom. I don't even know which one is which, just go use it. I'm sure you'll like autonomously get the thing saying, I'm off to go use it, so go do that. And after you do, might be a good idea to do some fishing out here. And before we go home, I also want to collect stuff as well. Actually, let's collect stuff and then go fishing, maybe? Is there anything to collect? I don't see any collectibles, actually. Which is weird, because normally this place is littered in collectibles, but apparently none for today. Interesting. Regardless, let's go ahead and go fishing out here. We're also getting hungry, so before we leave, we'll probably stop by this little mini shop. Cupcake shop, apparently. Who's running it? Ah, one of the EA townies, or I guess it's technically not EA, but it's like the game kind of just like makes its own townies once you delete everybody. Like, this is a townie I did not make. I'll probably give her a makeover too at some point. I'll probably be giving a lot of townies makeovers. Let's be real. If I did not make them, they're getting a makeover. All right, let's hope that whatever we find out here is going to be a little bit different from the kind of stuff we can find closer to home. I'm gonna speed through the fishing a little bit because this is a very slow, tedious process. Fishing level 2, nice. I'm just going ahead and selling them as I catch them as well. Oh, voila, what is that? A tambaqui? Is that worth a lot? It's worth 33 simoleons. Excellent. I will take those 33 simoleons for sure. And it's a little past 9, so I'm gonna go ahead, have you stop fishing. Maybe grab a little something to eat off here. Order some food. Let's get you some popcorn shrimp, how about? I think that'll be tasty. All right, we've got our popcorn shrimp, so let's go ahead. We're gonna eat that because we are pretty hungry. Here we go. Get that stomach full. We are also tired and we don't have a bed at home. So we might have to sleep out here. I don't even know if there's benches near where we live, so why are we going to talk to the librarian? We don't need to. We're probably gonna have to sleep on a bench out here until we're actually able to. We've learned how to make popcorn shrimp. Excellent, okay. You know what? We might have to nap out here. I think that was already gonna like say, oh, let's nap, but clicking on the one over here apparently. It might be, was it a totally different one? Hello, what the heck is going on over here? I saw you doing a spin. Is that's Grian? And I have no idea who that is. Oh, and there's Jimmy, apparently doing some push-ups. Nice. Yeah, there's Grian doing the spin. It's kind of funny seeing everybody like trying to do really good and then just kind of like stumbling and falling. Anyways, I'm just gonna have him be spending the night way out here, I suppose. Oh, and it's raining. Lovely. Okay, yeah, you go ahead, order some food, I suppose. What are you ordering? I'm curious what you'll order on your own. Whose drink is this? Well, feeling self-assured at least, so we're gonna feel confident. Oh, a cupcake! Is that a little red velvet cupcake? Hang on, don't go on the computer. Eat your silk red velvet cupcake. Ooh, silk red velvet. Sounds very delicious, honestly. Go ahead and eat that. Fill up that hunger, yeah. And, you know, it might be raining, but maybe rain is a good opportunity to do some fishing, maybe. Or let's go ahead and actually have you dig up some stuff, because I am seeing some stuff starting to spawn. There's a little dig spot over here. Dig spot here. And then we'll do some fishing again. Bosonite. And the robot salvage part. Interesting. And what's over here? Common upgrade parts. Better than nothing. We can still sell them. Please be something rare here. I would like to sell something for something expensive. Turquoise. It's okay, I suppose. And more common upgrade parts. Alright, yeah, we'll sell those. And you're uncomfortably wet. Oh dear. Well, maybe it'll stop raining. Who knows? Oh, I see fireflies out there too. That's nice. And oh, you're kind of standing in the water apparently. Okay. Well, I did not actually realize the water is that like up to there, but yeah, I guess that actually kind of makes sense a little bit. A voodoo doll. Those. Look how expensive that is. We are definitely getting that money. Look at that. I think we can afford at least like a small room. Maybe we can afford a bathroom. Maybe we can afford a bed. Ooh, fishing level 3 too. Nice, nice. And of course, there's the usual fish we can sell. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is cool. I don't always take the opportunity to like see like all like the kind of ambient scenery that just kind of happens in the background. I just really like it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, you can't actually interact with it. I don't need to interact with it. Like, it just makes the world feel more alive to be able to see that sometimes. But yes, this is actually, you see this here, this is why I chose Willow Creek for the COD Empire. A nice kind of swampy area. It's very beautiful, filled with all sorts of wildlife. Just because it's a swamp doesn't mean that it's not boring, it's not ugly. I just really like it. Yes, it's one of the most like basic worlds in the game, but it's still just nice. Like, I feel like Willow Creek's one of the more underrated worlds in this game at this point, honestly. I've started playing it a lot more often. I think it's actually starting to like just come out a little bit above Windenburg in terms of just finding like a nice naturey place to settle down and hang out. Starting to really like it. Oh, hello, it's a kissing gourami. I'll just go ahead and sell that. But for now, I actually think I'm going to leave this episode off here. I am probably gonna do a little bit more fishing behind the scenes before I send him back home. But guys, thank you all so much for joining me for this first episode of the Empire's Legacy. If you want to see more, please do hit the like button, leave a comment down below, letting me know what you want, what you want to see from this challenge, if there's any particular direction you're hoping I'm going to take this. If you have any suggestions for any changes, I'm going to link the documents down below so you can see it and maybe even try the challenge out for yourself. And if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe out there, everybody.